So, you guys, I was very impressed with all of your work today when you were talking about why did Pharaoh do all those things? And you guys are like, well, he was a bad guy, he was mean. But I also want you to think about who the Pharaoh was kind of as a politician. And if you notice what he was doing is he was working really hard. Oh, he looks cute here. He was working really hard to try to make the Jewish people, the Israelites, into others, into a group that nobody would have a problem being mean to them because they didn't really matter. They weren't like everybody else, right? Because he was totally afraid of them. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Because now we're going to really look at why was Pharaoh doing this? Other reasons, looking at historical perspectives. Because when you look things up and you look at that new Pharaoh who had never heard of Joseph, there he is. Some things had just happened in history that might give us clues as to why he was treating the Jews so badly, why he was trying so hard to take advantage of them. Okay? One of the things is that right beforehand, there have been these guys. I'm not really sure how to say what they're called. I think it's Hyksos. I'll show you how it's spelled. Okay? These dudes had just come in and they had just attacked the Egyptians. And it was such a bad, terrible thing that it was called the Great Humiliation. It was terrible. He was horrified. You don't want to be the Pharaoh whose big thing he's famous for is the Great Humiliation. So we had that just went on. That's not good, right? And then the other thing about Pharaoh was he was looking at where the Israelites were living. Remember, he's living where that original Pharaoh had told Jacob and the guys to move into. It was a delta region. Here's a sad thing. My printer is running out of ink. Do you think that's an essential I can go get? I don't know. Maybe I'll order it. Staples. Anyway, look, if you look at this and if it were printed better, you would see that the delta area, you see this green part right here, looks a lot healthier than this other deserty looking stuff, right? The Israelites were living right here. And Pharaoh's like, well, I kind of want to put my big city there. I want to put my capital there because it'll be so easy to grow things there because it's a fertile place. And then also, if people are coming to attack, I can take care of them. But now, if people are coming to attack and the first people they see are the Israelites will help them because we're being really mean to them, but we're pretending that we're not. And then everybody will attack us. And then it'll be just like Mr. Great Humiliation all over again. So here are your big questions. You ready? There's the worksheet you didn't have to do. How do you think this explains Pharaoh's actions? When you think about the Great Humiliation and how the Israelites were living in a place that Pharaoh wanted to put a city, how does that explain what he's doing to the Jews? Why is he choosing those people to be mean to? And the other question I have for you is, what does this say about Pharaoh? What kind of a guy is he? You know what I mean? Nice guy? I'm going to say no. So that's not the answer. He's the kind of guy who's really stressed that he's going to be labeled with the Great Humiliation. He's also the guy who's really stressed because he wasn't able to put his capital city in the best part of land. So, what kind of guy is he? That's all you got to tell me. What kind of guy is Pharaoh? Don't go with the obvious, he's a bad guy because what he did to the Jews. No. What I want to hear is, what kind of guy is he if he's thinking about his future and how people are going to be talking about him as the politician that he is? What kind of guy is that? There's your question. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Y'all are rock stars. Hope you're having a good day. See you later.